We're all significant. We're all important. We all have potential to change the world.
For good or bad?
Are we just insignificant? Pointless piece of crap on the shoe of consciousness. I can tell you one thing, free. I don't know.
Centered around a routine, a schedule. I hated routines. Back then, I hated most things. The only thing I really cared about was music. But all the music I listened to then was all about hate and death. So you could see how it became a subconscious vicious circle for some reasons. Me, back then, thought I had a style. I moulded myself as a surface skater. What reality cast me as was a 16-year-old...
bleached, bit spotty, newly qualified drinker.
Couldn't surf, couldn't skate. This was me then.
I lived in Scarborough, the centre of where nothing happened ever. The biggest thing to tour Scarborough were the Chuckle Brothers. Tourists loved it. Families and pensioners came all the time to crowd our street, fill our car parks, multiply all our queues, and generally piss us off for the only couple of sunniest months we got. For the other 10 months, it rained! My parents decided I need to find a job, but I couldn't. So my dad got me this job at Scarborough's answer to Alton Towers, Central Tramways, Scarborough. This was my first job. The job, my job, was to get 25p off everyone who came through my turnstile, and that was about it. As the youngest there by about 20 years, I made the tea, got the morning papers, took the lunch orders, and cleaned up stuff. I wasn't fussed about doing most of these jobs, as it did get me out of the 6 foot by 6 foot booth I was assigned to for the whole summer. On those long days, the radio in our booth didn't exactly hold or divert our attention for much. It was stuck permanently on our local radio station, 96.2. A station that didn't play any song, had any reference to anything remotely tuneful, and had issues about playing any song made after 1989. Believe me, I tried requesting. Get fucked! That wasn't one of our listeners. More rock! As a 16-year-old, my eyes wandered a fair bit, but John's beat me hands down. He liked reading the Daily Star and the Scarborough Evening News, and generally had a very typical Scarborough standpoint on most things. Drugs are evil. Drinking's brilliant. My wife should cook my meals and keep the house clean. Too old to care about what's I wear, or how I style my hair, how I look. He smoked, had a really bad beer problem, and it always snowed when he was around.
John's only redeeming qualities
were that his daughter was attractive and he was good at Daily Star crosswords. The other box worker was Colin. Colin, like John, was another typical of our time. Manual worker all his life, like hanging around pubs in case someone new popped in. Is the target of most of his jokes. But Colin was funny.
And his wife going to Scotland.
Genuine. But lost some time ago, going from one cash in hand job to another.
Game over.
A tallish, 50-ish man who talked incessantly to my enjoyment. He did all the repairs at the tram station, paid all the tramways green fees, and I ask him. He had thick round glasses that made his eyes look massive. He was never out of our local paper either, for doing this. And he did jobs for people for no other reason than to help them out, which was nice. And he's the best boss I've had to this day. One quiet day, we had a celebrity go through our turnstiles.
Jimmy Savile. With the gold, the cigar, and oh so important, the shell suit.
Now then.
I let him through my turnstiles for free, but told him to put his cigar out.
He didn't like it.
Joe ripped.
I thought I made up for him not fixing it for me to swim with sharks in the North Sea.
When the day started to end earlier, and the weather turned from warm to mild to torrential,
I knew my time here had come to an end.
I made £620.24p. I stole the 24p so I could get a drink the day before I left. With all the money I made, I could buy independence. So I did, and scooted around instead of bussing it or walking. Wherever I was going now, I was going there at 20 miles an hour.
To be fair, it was a pretty good job.